Hey, I hope you guys remember me. I did a review of Caesar's Holding on Strings Better Left to Fray, and today I've got two reviews coming at you of this album and this album. So, this one I'll save for later, but right now I'm going to be reviewing this baby, Angels and Airwaves. We don't need to whisper. Let's get right to it. Just a little background. This album is about 7 years old. 7 years old. It came out in 2006 or 2005, late 2005, and the band is Angels and Airwaves, which was recently, well, not recently, at the time, it was recently formed by the former, at that time, frontman of Blink 182, Tom DeLonge, who is one of my idols. And it's a spacey rock group. It's alternative, and this was basically the new beginning, announcing to the world that they were here. So just to start off and get right in, I'm gonna go track by track like I did on the last review, and I'm going to analyze the art. So when you open the album, you got this. You got the CD, which is just plain, and it says what's on here, and it has the copyright information. Then you have the booklet, which if you look inside, it's got some cool photos. It's got some cool photos of the band with like spacey stuff behind them and war and this album was very themed after war, as you can see by all the planes and stuff. And then of course it has the page going on where everyone thanks. So I think it's a cool album, basically art-wise, because it's so simple yet it's so exquisite and unique. It's just different, and I think that's what they were trying to shoot for. Not art-wise, but just in general on this album, to do something completely different from what they had done before. So the personnel used for this album is Tom DeLonge on guitar and vocals, David Kennedy on guitar, um, yeah, Ryan Sin on bass, and Adam Willard on the drums. And let's get right to it. The first song on this album, oh yeah, I'm going to go track by track and rate. So, the first song is called Valkyrie Missile. Personally, when I first heard the song, I thought it was kind of irritating. I didn't really like it a lot, but it's one of those songs that grows on you. So when I first heard it, I didn't really like it. I thought the intro took too long to build up. But I started listening to it a bit more, and I started liking it a lot. Um, Personally, it's not my favorite on the album, but it's definitely a good, solid tune. So I'm going to give this one about a 7.5 out of 10. Next, we got Distraction, which is one of my favorite songs on the album. And I know you guys can't see the track, but I'm just going to put it there anyway. So, hey, give me 1 second. I'm just going to... So, Distraction is the second track, and I think it's a really unique track because it builds up, do 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 do, and then it kicks out in this powerful riff with "I'll be your distraction," and then it breaks down, kicks back up. And personally, I liked it because it was different. Um, it it seemed like it developed from the old roots that the band members had. Like it had the sort of the kick-ups that Tom used in his former band, Blink, which is now back, by the way. And so yeah, it sort of paid tribute. It sort of paid tribute to Blink, but it just had sort of a different sound. But it's definitely my favorite song on the album. Well, one of them actually. So I'm gonna give this one about an 8.5 or a 9. Do It For Me Now. When I first heard, it was another irritating song. I didn't like it a lot at all. Actually, I thought the opening riff with the drums was pretty doggone cool, but when the vocals kicked in, it was so hard to bear. Like Tom's voice fits in perfectly in certain scenarios. Um, it doesn't work in others. You know what I mean? This album, it worked most of the time. But there were some songs it wasn't, and "Do It For Me Now" was definitely one of those. I didn't really like it. I didn't love it. It was a good song after I listened to it more, but the vocals of Tom just kind of killed it. And I don't say that a lot because I love Tom, but the vocals kind of killed it. So I'll give that one about a 6. Okay, next one we got The Adventure, which was the lead single and was leaked before the album even came out. This was the first song I actually heard by Angels and Airwaves, but it's the first song a lot of people heard. Um, It starts off with a nice riff, and you could tell it's the lead single from the album because it's always clean up, clean up in the lineup. And for those of you that don't know what it is, it's a baseball term. Um, Basically, when a song goes clean up, it happens on every album. The lead single is always going four, is always number four. For example, on this album, "Sing" by MCR is a lead single. So, and no. But yep, this song's really good. It's different. It was the first song I heard, and initially I looked at it as negative, but when you listen to it, it really grows on you, and it's sort of spikes a difference in you. It makes you think differently. It's one of those songs that's kind of concept, but it's a great song. I will definitely say it's a wonderful song. It's a great listen, and I have it on quite a lot of playlists on my iPod. So I'm gonna give this one about an 8.5 to 9. A Little's Enough. This next track is A Little's Enough. It's a decent track. Um, it's a good tune. I don't love it. I don't love it, but I certainly don't hate it. It's a really solid track. There aren't really many highlights, but there aren't lowlights either. You know, it's a it's a really decent track, and I like it a lot. But there are some songs I like better. If you get what I'm saying. So that one. Um, and besides, I haven't listened to that enough as all the other tracks on the album, so I really don't have a good thing to say about that one. But I'm gonna give that one about a seven. A seven. Yep. The War. Yes, The War. This is my. I'm hesitant to say favorite because my favorite comes later. But this one is my second favorite. I will basically say. The War is good. It pays tribute to Blink. I will definitely say it pays tribute to later Blink stuff, and it's good because it's powerful. It provides a message, with guitar riffs and powerful riffs on the guitars and the instruments, and all that good stuff. And it pays tribute to the band members' backgrounds as well as providing things that are new. And if you listen to lyrics, the ocean's on fire, the sky's blue grew dark again as the bugs came in or something. Uh, it's artistic, but it's good because it's artistic. That is definitely one of my favorite songs of the album. 9.5, I will give it. The Gift. This one is a doggone good song. The Gift, it's different, like every song on here. The Gift is really good because it starts off pretty weird because it has a bunch of different piano keys. But I love the chorus. I love the chorus a lot. When I first heard the song, the chorus was definitely the highlight. But then I started listening to it a bit more, and I realized the verses were equally as good. So yeah, definitely check out The Gift if you haven't really given it a listen because it's definitely one of the best songs on this album. Next, we got It Hurts. This is one of those other songs like Do It For Me Now, where Tom's voice doesn't really sound good. I hate to say. It's it's a great song. I will definitely say that. But in the opening riff, the opening explosion for say, when it says "It hurts, it hurts, it hurts," it just sounded weird. You didn't get a good vibe off of it, and for that reason, um, that sort of like motivates you to not want to listen, or at least that's what it did for me. But I listened to more of the song, and I listened to the chorus, and it rocks. It's a really good song. You have to after the opening riff, you have to give it a chance because it won't let you down. I promise. Good Day. Good Day is on once again on the opening riff. On the opening riff, there were like weird sounds, and it sort of told me, "Hey, I don't really want to listen to this." But then, once you give it a chance and you let it go by, once you let the intro go by, and you really give it a chance and listen to the verses and the chorus, it really is a good song. It's solid. It makes you just want to keep on listening. It's one of the better tracks on the album. I will definitely say it got me hooked. Personally, I liked it a lot. So I'm gonna give this one about an 8. Oh, and It Hurts, I would say, is probably a 7, a 7.5. Start the Machine. Like they always say, save the best for last. Start the Machine is my favorite song off the album, and it's ironic because it's the last one. So, um, when I first heard the song, I listened to the opening beat and I thought, "Oh man, this is gonna stink," because it sounded like baby. It sounded like baby stuff, like do 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 do, and then the drums kicked in and you heard dudes, dudes, dudes. And I went, okay, this is cool. And then Tom's voice came in perfectly. It started, it rose up, and then the choruses came out, and the chorus was powerful. And if even if you listen to the lyrics, it's powerful. It's like talking about a new genesis of something new, which was actually the title of the DVD they made about Angels and Airwaves, the band. And I really liked it a lot. Personally, it's my favorite song off the album. I'm gonna go so far as to give this one a 9.5 or even a 9.7 or something like that. But it's definitely my favorite. So, wow, I actually finished up a lot faster than I thought I would. So, okay, just as a general review, this one is a solid starter. It's definitely a solid starter. Um, it has sort of, it sounds like Angels and Airwaves in this part. It's just trying to connect and see what people like, and put out sort of a thing, or just to see what people think about it. They're making music because they love it, and and it seemed like they just wanted to do something new. They wanted to do something different and branch out from what they were known for doing. And what happened on this album, it led up to my favorite Angels and Airwaves album, which came right after this, I Empire, which I think I'm gonna buy soon in review. But this album is definitely solid. It's a good album. It's not fantastic, but it provides you enough good songs to keep listening for quite a while, and that's exactly what it did for me. So overall, I'm going to give this one about a 8 out of 10. An 8, so that's about a B, an 80. So yep, that's that. We don't need to whisper. Angels and Airwaves. Next review I got coming for you after I do this one will be this Danger Days, My Chemical Romance. And then after that one, one second. After that one, don't tell anyone. I'm going to review this baby. Love Album Parts 1 and 2. Alright guys, thanks for cooperating with me. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Over and out. Thanks for watching.